No, I think that's working. Again, for some reason this thing can't work. Hey, oh, headphones.
Are we?
Headphones. Oh, headphones. Whoa, why can we see? Oh, Paul and Rebecca are already there. I don't know why.
Duck down, guys.
No, that's gone wrong. Hang on a second. We'll just move them out of the way. No, that's already gone wrong.
They're still there.
Guys, you're on screen, and we don't know why. Rebecca, I don't know why you're on screen. That literally shouldn't be happening. So, okay.
Just everyone close their eyes.
Okay. Can you tell us if you can hear us? Can you all hear us? Hello. Good evening, Vicky. You say interesting.
Sorry,
things.
I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
Well, we shouldn't be able to see Paul and Rebecca, but for some reason,
yet, but we can.
But we
at the
can.
moment, it's just Rebecca as well.
Yeah.
We've got rid of Paul for some reason. Oh, there he is.
So I don't know why they're there. we have a glitch in the matrix. I'm just gonna make them live.
Can you just click on? Hi everyone. Sorry, we'll just do some technical babbling whilst we get this ready. Can you just click on see what YouTube can see? What can they see?
Oh, just click on there.
They're there. Yeah. What's going on?
They're there. You're totally there.
Jeff, fix it.
I don't know how to fix it. It worked a minute ago when we were sort of in non-fixie mode. Paul and Rebecca will just be there the whole time. That's your little window, guys. But look, notice how
Why is there a double window?
Well, exactly. I don't know why they're there. Watch this. Look, they're there, and Rebecca. There's two of you. I don't know why that is. So we're just going to cover you up. So the whole evening. Oh, that's really annoying.
There must be a reason. Hold on.
Yeah. Well,
you look at the reason, and shall I just talk for a bit?
Do you want to? You do all the admin.
Okay.
And I'll do some technical. We've got a list and everything.
We've got some admin. Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining us. Tonight we have another quiz for you.
I fixed it.
And as we've revealed, we have some guests with us this evening.
I fixed it.
Jeff's apparently fixed it.
I already fixed it. Hang on, I know. Let's get rid of them, and then pretend that they're not there.
Okay.
It's just us.
Hey!
What other people? Man, technology.
Yes, we have another quiz for you this evening.
I desire a fourth lockdown. I'm thinking by the time the fourth lockdown comes around, we'll have nailed all the technology. It's going to take 4 lockdowns. No, I don't mean that.
No, because we'll think of something else to introduce, and what that will do, that will set something else off differently. Jeff's phone's binging once again. Is that our mods telling us what's going on?
Yeah.
Brilliant. So yes, admin list. Shall I go down the list?
Yeah. Well, hi. Good evening. It's Saturday.
I've said that bit already.
Oh,
you might have missed that in the panic of fixing things.
It's April 2020.
No, it's April 2051. We are back.
Lockdown 94 is in effect, and I'm on the beer. I've got a beer going, not a tea. So
what?
Yeah.
I did not get that memo.
Anything could happen.
I didn't get that memo.
And why are we wearing headphones?
Well, I'm trying out. Jeff thinks you might have been able to hear my comment. I'm trying out some old sort of earbud headphones, which I now, as I'm wearing them, remember why I don't wear them anymore, because they don't actually fit in my ears properly.
Okay.
But you're wearing
Like
DJ
old
headphones.
Spinning the wheels of steels on the platter that matter.
Chris, hello, thank you very much. Hello there.
Chris, you've cardinal sin. Robbie Morrison is always the first with his 79p or 199, and you've beaten him to it. Mike Crew, thank you very much.
No.
Robbie Morrison is always in with the super. So.
But the headphones.
Oh yes.
Focusing back to the headphones, because last week we had the wonderful Nodrog with us.
Yes.
And there were some audio issues.
Yes.
And during the week we did a bit of testing. I say we, I mean Jeff did a bit of testing. And we figured out what the audio echo situation was all about.
Yes.
And it required us to wear headphones to fix it. So that's what we're doing.
But as you've been saying that, another technical issue has occurred to me already.
Oh, what?
When we play the theme music, we can't normally hear it at the beginning, right? And with the headphones plugged in,
we still couldn't hear it.
And that makes me think in a minute when we bring in Paul and Rebecca, we're not going to be able to hear them, and I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to try it now?
No,
I'm
scared.
Do you want to introduce our special guests?
No, I'm scared. We
So
haven't done our admin.
Oh, well, they are sort of part of the admin. All right, it's not going to work. This is going to fail spectacularly.
No, it's
That's
not.
fine.
But it was working a second ago.
I know.
So what did you do?
I don't know.
I'm not going to let you drink anymore. I think that's the issue.
Hi, Simon. Thanks, Simon. That's very kind.
So tonight on our list of I think important sort of technical aspect of the quiz for this evening. You may have seen on Twitter. If you haven't, pop over to Twitter. You may have time to print this off already, but if not, you maybe draw your own. We have created the Weems Bay card.
Thanks, Ali.
We talked about this last week.
Now, this came about because we made a joke that Weems Bay always came up as an answer.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, we should make it like when you play a joker.
Yeah,
You play
and
the
I
Weems
said it's
Bay
like
card.
Mornington Crescent, where you just
Little
sort of
bit.
shout out Weems Bay.
But I didn't want to call it a joker, because a joker I think is a little bit derogatory, and we don't want to be derogatory towards Weems Bay. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
It's like a chance card, or a, what's the other one in Monopoly?
Community chest.
Something.
Community chest.
Something exciting happens.
Yeah.
So if you're stuck for
Mart,
a
your
question,
very beer fund from Mart.
No, Mart, no more beer for Jeff.
That's a lot of beer, Mart.
Thank you very much. So yes, the Weems Bay card. If you are stuck for an answer in this evening's quiz, you can
www.jefftech, my website, .co.uk/downloads/Weems, capital W, Bay, capital B, card, capital C, no spaces, .pdf. There's a link on the Other Station's Twitter.
Just go to Twitter, I think that's easy.
Download it, print it out. Look what we've done.
Yes, so you can play this if you are stuck. It's actually a card.
I've stuck it on
It's
card.
exciting.
Thanks, Gareth. Thanks, Matthew.
You can play this if you are stuck for an answer, so you can guarantee yourself. Guarantee yourself.
Simon Trains is live from Weems Bay.
Yay!
No, he's not.
You can guarantee yourself 2 points.
So I can use it for every question and just get 2 points every time.
No, it's a one-use only card.
Only use it once.
Thank you for bringing up that technical point, Jeff.
This is great. So what it means is that you can never score 0 points again.
Yes. No.
Because if you ever I'm going to get no points, play your Weems Bay card.
Yeah.
But if you're at home, if you've printed this out, by all means, with your friends or family, thanks Andrew, you should be like, Weems Bay! You should wave it. Yeah.
Shout it out like bingo.
Yeah. Later, at the end of the show.
Yeah.
When we ask for
at the end of this rambling tirade of technical issues
of not being able to hear our guests, we're going to have issues in a minute.
Oh no, why?
Well, I don't know, because Zoom, when we ask for you to send pictures of us on Twitter, if you want to do if you captured on video the moment that you genuinely played your Weems Bay card.
Just because you video everything doesn't mean everyone else is always videoing themselves.
And then you could send us that clip Weems Bay! But we get to play it too. Right? Okay.
Yes, absolutely. I feel that I may need to use it at some point this evening. So that is on our admin list to talk about. Done. Tick that off our list. You've written the words baggy trousers.
All the stations. All the stations. All the stations. I just want to get that in.
Okay.
Yeah. This week there is no Match the Maquette, because I had to reinstall OB Studio. I had a computer glitch midweek.
I'm starting to feel that your computer is not very good. You perhaps need to get a new one.
And in doing so, at 10 to 8 this evening, when I'm at the last minute setting up the OB studio session, I'm going, where's the Match the Maquette folder with the graphic and the sound? I can't find it. I'll find it for next week. It's fine, but I've got the Train Smash jingle. So
I'm not upset, I'm just disappointed.
We've got a brand new Train Smash jingle. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear our brand new Train Smash?
Well, I do, but I won't be able to, will I?
Here we go, here we go. With a little horn there, a little boop boop.
I have literally never heard it before.
I played it to you during the week.
Oh.
You were like, that's really good.
I thought that's what we played last week.
Different one last week. We've now got the train horn on this week. It's kind of a truncated version with a train horn.
Okay.
So Tim Traveller, whose
Thank you, Tim.
YouTube channel, he's probably watching in France right now. Hello, mate. He made the Match the Maquette jingle. He's now made us our own sort of Train Smash jingle.
Nice.
With a little train horn in there.
Okay. Next on our admin, all the admin.
Is it why isn't our sound working?
I've added that onto the bottom. We'll bring it up as an agenda point when we do a debrief later.
Dazzling Daz, you're a dazzling superstar. Thank you, sure.
I've written LTM quiz.
Oh, right.
Exciting news.
Pete Thicknell. Bonus quiz. Shall I bring it up on screen?
If you can.
Here we go.
Hey.
Hasn't got the date on it.
Well, you've captured the wrong bit of the information.
I just wanted. I like their colour pink. The Alting Museum webpage is very pink. Let's have that again. Thanks,
Brilliant.
Pete.
London Transport Museum got in touch and said, hey, we see you've been doing some fun railway quizzes. We're running a new After Dark series, virtual Thursday nights. Would you like to do one of your quizzes as part of that? And we said, sure.
Yeah.
So it's going to be an extra quiz. It's going to be on a Thursday night.
Back in September, October, when they did reopen for a short while, you could go in on a Thursday, and now they've gone virtual online again. So, yes. So what night are we on?
I believe it is Thursday, the 11th of February.
So that's not Thursday of this week coming, but the week after.
The week after.
We're doing a bonus quiz.
We are.
That is sort of LTM themed?
Yes, so all the questions pertain to London Transport Museum stories, collections, objects, related
stuff.
Things.
Maquette.
Yeah, so
there will definitely be a maquette round that night. We should have a multiple maquette round.
Sure.
A mass multiple maquette. I'm trying to alliterate as many M-words as possible.
Okay, you just focus on the tech, Jeff.
Marshall's multiple maquette moment.
Oh, I don't even get a look in.
We're married, you're on Marshall too.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, Marshall's.
Thank you.
Multiple maquette moment.
There we go.
Magic.
I do believe that it doesn't cost you any Great British pounds to join along. You just, as you do for our Saturday night quizzes, there will be a link. You just click on it and join in the fun. It'll be very, very similar to the quizzes that we host on Saturday nights, except it's all about LTM and it's all part of their new Thursday night After Dark series.
So we're doing it Thursday the 11th of Feb.
Yeah.
Put it in the diary now. What time? Slightly earlier, isn't it? I think we're going 7:30 till 9.
I believe that's correct.
7:30, half an hour earlier. 7:30 till 9. If only I had a handy slide with all this information.
I know. But what we'll do, obviously before then, we'll mention it again. We'll get a handy slide with the correct information. We'll put it on Twitter. We'll share it with you. So, but this is just a little bit of a heads up to let you know that is happening.
Tick.
I'm going to take that off my list.
All right.
There we have some special guests. Surprise!
Oh, it's not going to work. Right.
Surprise!
I'm going to try and bring them in.
So this week we have the wonderful Paul and Rebecca.
Oh no. Are you there?
We're here.
Yay!
Hang on. We can hear you! Can you all hear Paul and Rebecca in the comments? Can you hear them?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Hello, everybody. Can you hear us?
And is there an echo? Or is the sound totally fine?
Oh, the pressure, the
hear the
panic.
words.
The anticipation.
Crazy Tribe fan, we will record it. You will be able to watch it later. Yes. Can you hear Paul and Rebecca?
With a delay.
Who-
It
Apparently
works!
we can, yes.
Everybody said yes.
But they're flipped. No, they are flipped. So it's weird.
Excuse me?
God, can you see how you're flipped, Paul? You're on the wrong side.
No, we look
It's mirror
normal.
image to us.
We look normal.
But one of my kind mods, Dave, thanks, has said that they look flipped. So we'll see how that one goes.
How do they know? How does he know that?
Well,
Because
to be fair,
it's-
every disused station on your
Oh.
t-shirts the wrong way around.
yeah. See?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't want to touch anything in case we don't get anything back. So I'm going to just leave you be. Can we all live with the fact that Paul and Rebecca are horizontally flit?
Yes, but if I get one of their T-shirts, I'm going to be disappointed if I can read it the right way around.
Shall I put it on inside out and upside down? Or...
Hey, do you want to chat for a second?
Can I just say I'm very excited that I feel like an outside broadcaster because I've got my
Would you
earpiece in and I can
Yeah.
So we're now going into the fields with Paul and Rebecca.
Could you put your fingers to your ears as well, guys? There we go. Thanks.
Paul and Rebecca, good evening. Thanks for joining
You
us.
haven't got your finger to your ear.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Tell us, Paul and Rebecca, if for those people out there watching who don't know what Every Disused Station is, or they've never seen you both before, they don't know why we've invited you on tonight's show. Tell us, who are you? What do you do?
So we are Paul and Rebecca Whitewick, and we go around and we look at old abandoned railways. Hence the Every Disused Station, which is a playlist within our YouTube channel. So one of the few topics that we cover, abandoned railways.
Fantastic.
Paul, you've got an echo. Are you outputting your audio into your room as well? Do you need to wear headphones?
I've no idea.
Can you hear what you're saying through your speakers as well as hearing it
No.
yourself in real life? Yeah, then we don't know why there's an echo. But you're not echoing for us. Okay. Okay. So you've got a YouTube channel.
Yes, yeah, Paul and Rebecca Whitewick. Simple as that.
And how many disused stations have you been to thus far?
We've been to around about 400-ish so far.
Yikes!
So we're getting there slowly. We won't mention how many there are because that could be a question later on.
Ooh.
Oh, which reminds me. Sorry. So how many disused stations are there?
There's a few, yes.
Thanks, Will.
I imagine, obviously, we went to every alive stations. I think Rebecca and I described
Dead
it.
stations, live stations.
Yeah, live stations and dead stations. Which was challenging, but they sort of. They're on a network which you can follow sort of seamlessly. But with disused stations, they're sort of dotted all everywhere around the country. They're not necessarily connected. So this is quite a big logistical challenge, surely, to do what you're doing.
Yeah, it is indeed, because as you said, they're all over the place. And one of the things we find is you turn up at an abandoned station and invariably it's somebody's housing estate or something. So what we try and do is tell the story from that line as well. So yeah, visiting the stations is almost like ticking them off, but invariably there's a story about the line that's fascinating, and it talks about the people's lives. And as with you guys, there's always so much more behind it, the people behind it, and that's kind of what we love about it. So
But we couldn't do it in the amount of time you guys did yours.
no.
That would be difficult.
But what have you been up to? Have you been able to continue to do some during sort of the last year with everything that's been going on in lockdown? Have you still been able to sort of get to places, or have you been doing a little bit more of stuff at home?
Yeah, first time round we did obviously a handful of indoor videos. This time round we had a bit of a stock of videos, should we say? We had a sort of 4 or 5, and we're getting to the end of that as about now.
Yeah.
So it's we could really do with going outside, but yeah, such is life.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for joining us. And
A pleasure.
just as Nodrog Gordon did last week, you have got questions. You're going to be you have set the questions for one of our rounds this evening. You're going to be our headline round, our act tonight. So you'll be round 4. We'll come to you for questions. But if you're happy,
Yep.
you're just going to be joining us throughout the evening. We might come back to you. We might refer to you there in the outside broadcast. See what's going on, what's happening with you guys, if that's okay.
Of course.
Of course.
Fantastic. Jeff, have you sorted out the tech?
People are being quite vociferous in the comments.
I don't know what that word
Echo,
means.
no echo, volume up, volume down. We'll get there. These things happen. Just live with it. I've got to put my my sort of headmaster's voice on. Be like,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So last week's the comments got crazy. We must say we're just doing this because we enjoy it, and there's a whole bunch of people out there that genuinely are struggling. Lockdown is, bad. People are very kind. Thank you. They do this just to sort of partake. Something to do on a Saturday night. If we don't answer your comments, there's hundreds, there's thousands of comments, and if you're like pummeling us with like the same question, and we don't answer it, the moderators will moderate you, because clearly we can't get round to answering it. If you put the answers in the comments, they will moderate you. If you're rude or say vulgar or swear words, then you'll just get blocked completely. So we're going to try and keep the chat...
Keep the chat light and fun.
Keep the chat light and fun. Just keep it about the quiz, but also... please don't put the answers in the comments, because again, they'll moderate you. So,
You're just cheating yourselves.
yeah, so just be aware of that when you think of the comments. And that includes you guys, Paul and Rebecca. None of your cheeky little side sniping in the comments. We see you. We see you.
How
We see.
rude.
Now, I almost dare say it, but is there an echo now?
What? No. No more echo. No.
Right. Then we should do the quiz.
I think we should.
Who wants to go
I
first?
think that was all the admin.
That was all the admin.
Paul and Rebecca are with us, that we can hear them.
You can hear them. It's amazing. Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah,
So,
I've got one teeny admin. I've got one kind of fun thing to mention, but I'll save it for half
oh no,
time.
I've got another thing we've forgotten to do. Okay.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah,
Whisper.
We've forgotten to do the pub name. So we need to do the pub name.
Do you want, guys? Do you want to pick us a pub name?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, we've been thinking about this, and we're kind of thinking.
But the thing,
Now you've built up, Vicky. Don't build up. Don't build up.
Vicky, the problem is where their window is and where your head is. You block the whiteboard with the pub name.
Well, I'll lean like this occasionally.
Do you know what you could do? You could put it down here where my Union Pacific
Yeah,
thing
okay,
is,
cool.
and then it's visible
Yeah.
in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So Paul and Rebecca name.
What?
Thoughts.
So
ideas?
we're just thinking maybe keep it simple. The abandoned arms.
Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm taking my
Simple
headphones
as
out.
that.
Don't talk about me.
Headphones
while I'm
out, but don't forget to keep your finger in your ear. So, Rebecca, Paul, how many abandoned stations are there? Because we could write that up on the board as well.
There's quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Is it the abandoned
Some. Well done to whoever just said the Echo Pub. Very funny. No, that's the kind of smart ass comment that I would write, which is funny. So that's totally fine. The Echo Pub. Yeah, go on. The Amazon Echo. The Amazon Echo is good.
Oh,
I don't get it.
What did you say? The Abandoned Arms.
yeah.
So Vicky, go on. Because everyone's saying it, we should acknowledge
Well,
it.
the abandoned Echo arms.
We should make it the Abandoned Echo Arms.
I don't know how you spell abandoned.
ABANDONED.
Yeah.
ONED. Yeah.
Mike Evans, that is extremely kind of you, sir. Thank you so much. Stick around for the quiz, and we'll be here for another. I think we're going to do this all throughout February.
How do you spell abandoned?
But
Show us a t-shirt.
That's it. ED.
ED.
someone was saying to me, like, I haven't been on. Have you been on a train this year, guys? I've not been on the Underground all year. Not been on that train. It's just like, oh man, it's not going to be until about March, I think. So February is a write-off, just like January is. Yeah. Have you run out of content yet?
We are like this week is the last film.
This week,
video,
okay.
so-
I don't think you heard.
How many make from home videos can you do about abandoned railways, tunnels, shafts,
Yeah,
canals?
well, you tell me. We'll have to.
Not
well,
many.
one a week, so.
Not many.
No.
We can create abandoned places in our house.
Well, Paul, the other week I did a live stream just with my friend Paul about you both called Paul, about tube maps. Maybe you and I could just do like a live stream, just two of us just chatting about some kind of nonsense.
Always available. Not
There
got
we
much
go.
on the plate, so
I've
yes.
tried to be clever.
Yeah,
Instead of putting in the word echo, I've just written it twice.
that is very. See what she's done. See what she's done. So now, hang on.
Bravo.
It should be the abandoned arms. Arms.
It should get smaller as it goes down.
That is funny. Aditya Jacka, thank you very much. Peter Nankaro, thank you very much. There we go. Thank you. We're going to start the quiz any second, I swear. But this is just funny. So tonight's pub is what is it? The abandoned altogether? The abandoned arms. Weemsbay. Actually, no, I've actually got. Did you print out you printed it out? Yay!
We need this more than once.
I've actually got a graphic of it. Look, I made a graphic.
Oh.
Hang on. It's going to go bing. It goes over you. That's when we play our Weemsbay card. Right. We've got the pub name. We can hear Paul and Rebecca. The echo is gone.
Really?
Can we waste any more time, or shall we start the quiz?
This is genuinely quite stressful. Okay. I think we're ready.
What colour pen you having?
I'm having a biro.
I'm going to go with this orange.
Oh, fancy. Okay. Woo. So.
Are you going first, or am I going first?
Well, according back to the admin list.
There is an admin list.
I'm going first.
Vicky's first.
So, in your teams, gather your answer sheets together, switch on your railway minds.
Sorry, I'll do that now. That's it. I'm in train mode.
Excellent.
I'm all trained up.
So, the first round
All the stations.
this evening. Okay. Okay, you've drunk all the beer. Okay, so can only get better and calmer from here, people. Let's not panic. So
Team Titfield, great name. After the old Titfield Thunderbolt there. Good name.
Round one. This week, the questions for round one were put together by my lovely Patreon supporters under the theme of "You Won't Believe It." So it's quite a general, open theme. And
A to Z, thank you.
the questions cover railways from any part of the world. So these questions have come in from my Patreon supporters.
That's patreon.com/Vicky Explores.
The first one was submitted by the wonderful David. So if we're ready, question number one.
Question, wait for this, comedy moment. Number one. I'm going to do it every time.
I look forward to it. Although... Ready?
Every time.
Focus up, Marshall. Come on.
Every time.
Although never officially timetabled, some freight trains operating along the Crouch Valley railway line would occasionally be seen carrying what cargo?
Is this multiple choice?
Yes.
Thank Kevin.
Secret government documents, flasks of active nuclear materials, or the Queen? So, although never officially timetabled, some freight trains operating along the Crouch Valley railway line, which is in Britain, would occasionally be seen carrying what cargo? Secret government documents, flasks of active nuclear materials, or the Queen?
Our friends at Mesquite are asking, is there an echo? Asking for a friend. Do you want to plug your T-shirts? They've got T-shirts now. The Mesquite people are making T-shirts.
Oh, really?
As well as face coverings, yeah.
Ooh.
Should probably plug them at some point. I just did. There we go. That's it.
Okay, are you ready for question number two?
Question number two. Two.
This was submitted by Neil and his daughter Helen.
Thanks, Neil.
How many? This is brilliant because when we
12.
when we do the answers,
1,000.
there's a whole spreadsheet. It's very exciting.
564 million.
How many railway stations in Great Britain are located on a station road? There's multiple choice.
Oh, okay.
Is it 476, 568, or 624? How many railway stations in Great Britain are located on a station road? So just to be absolutely clear, there are some variations of station road, like station approach,
Station Avenue.
that kind of thing. We're just talking station road.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm going to change my answer.
Does it make a big difference?
Also, what if there's a station road, that's the main road, and then there's a side road off, like, say, Beach Avenue, and then the station is on Beach Avenue? Does that station road count?
So Neil and Helen have taken the addresses of the stations in Britain from National Railway Inquiry's website. So they're officially
Are they watching? Are Neil and Helen
located-
watching?
I really hope they are.
Can
I
we
think
get
they
them
are.
on webcam, and then we can grill them? And be like, oi. Just kidding.
No.
Oh, okay.
So the multiple choice answers were 476, 568, or 624. Question number three.
Question number three.
This was submitted by Joel. What is the only railway system in the US of A to use a 5'6" gauge?
Doesn't use Stevenson.
So what is the only railway system in the US of A to use 5'6" gauge?
Paul, are you struggling with this one? You had that look of
Yeah, I have no clue.
bewilderment on your face. Don't forget, you can play your Weems Bay card at any time. If you're stuck for an
that's a
answer, you can play your
Yeah, do you know what?
Weems
I'm
Bay
going to play it
card.
now.
You're playing it now.
now.
Then you have
Yes.
to. Then you have to go. Sorry. Then you have to go. Weems Bay.
Reeves Bay.
Okay.
That system.
Well done. 2
Yay.
points.
Oh no.
So the only
Headphones are
railway.
dislodged.
So the only railway system in America to use, what was it, 5 foot,
6.
is Weems Bay. Brilliant.
There's a bonus. There's a bonus part to this question. What other countries or / railway systems also use 5'6"?
Well, it's not Ireland. That's 5.
There's several, so just pick one, and you can get your bonus point.
That's hard, man. That should have been a multiple choice.
Great
That's a
question.
great question.
Question number 4.
You're not going to trust them.
4.
Oh, you're losing interest. Didn't see that coming. My next question.
Thanks, Ian. Very kind, mate.
Is the next question was submitted by Danny. Thanks, Danny. In 1989, as part of their 150th anniversary celebrations, Dutch Railways set a world record for running the longest passenger train in the world. How many coaches long was the train?
Now, is this one of those
This is
where...
multiple choice.
Oh, okay, right.
Was it 50, 60, or 70? And I realise somebody's going to say they're not called coaches, they're called carriages, or they're called cars. But sort of...
How many passenger containment units?
Thank you.
A PCU, as we call it.
Is it 50, 60, or 70?
That should be the new name for a carriage.
There's a bonus part to this question.
Oh.
Which other country later smashed the same world record just 2 years later? Do you want a clue with that?
No, I think I know who it is.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's one of 2 countries.
Okay.
So I put
You
both.
seem very confident.
Yeah, because I just think what nation would be the nation to do that?
To do that.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure I know who. Have you guys put down an answer, Rebecca? You're looking.
We have, yeah.
Awesome.
Well, we guessed, but
Now, how are you playing it? Are you like, what if you're both adamant that your answer is correct, but it differs to each other? How are you working as a team there?
I don't know. We've not considered. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Oh, okay, right.
If you just see us fighting in the background,
Right.
us to it.
Or doing like rock paper scissors or
Yeah.
some sort of arm wrestling.
Start doing that. You'll know we disagree.
Paul, also somebody has already noted your OS map collection in the background on your shelf. So maybe at half time we should have an OS map off or something.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yep. I've put them in order now as well.
That would Don't reveal that we did a midweek test, Rebecca. That gives away, because that makes it look like that we're even more hopeless. That we did a technical run through, we still weren't quite ready. we did a midweek test to make sure that we could see
We're
them.
only human.
Yeah.
We're only human.
How was your new webcam? Is that all right? Did it turn up?
It's a great recommendation. It's
much
wonderful.
better. All right.
Well, you tell us. Is it looking all right?
You look much better than you did on Wednesday night. I know that was good. Oh, sorry.
Final
we're just
question.
chatting.
In this round,
All the stations.
the stations.
Question 5.
This question was submitted by Stuart. What was the route of the world's first commercially operated and the UK's only maglev train, which ran between 1984 and 1995?
Great hairy fool, thank you. What country?
No, what was the route of the world's first commercially operated
Can I at
and
least
the
put down
UK's only?
Because I know what country did it.
I told you in the question. It was
So that
the UK's only.
So that answer that
I've got
put
multiple
there.
choice. If you would let me sort of get my sentence out.
It's
So it's multiple
It's
choice.
not like me to talk over you, though, is it?
No, it's a brand new way to behave. The multiple choice answers are: was it Cardiff Airport to Roos Cardiff International Airport Station?
Yep.
Was it Birmingham Airport to Birmingham International Station? Or was it Teesside Airport to Teesside Airport Station? So this was the world's first commercially operated and the UK's only maglev train. It ran between 1984 and 1995. Which route did it take?
What if I don't know an answer to one of your questions? Can I play Weems Bay? And then in addition, if you don't know an answer to one of my questions, can you play Weems Bay? Or should we only be able to play our Weems Bay during Paul and Rebecca's questions? Because that's the only true round that we don't know what the questions are.
I think we should do that.
Yeah.
The last option, yeah.
Hi, viewers. How you doing? Just lean in, just you and me. what happens about 7:30 on a Saturday? Vicky comes through to the back and she says, "I've put my questions in the folder to print." Right? And
I have literally no idea where you're going with this. Carry
I'm
on.
telling them what happens. We write our questions separately. We're not meant to know each other's questions, right?
I've got a bonus bit to this question, by the way.
But Vicky shares her file because the printer's here in this room. And so Vicky comes through and says, "Can you print out my questions?" So they're on her sheet, right? Now, most weeks I'm good and I print it out and I don't look and I sort of place the piece of paper upside down on the desk. But it's just unavoidable sometimes when you're taking the piece of paper off the printer, you kind of find yourself casually glancing. So some weeks I do inadvertently see what some of your questions and answers are in advance.
You've gone down in my estimation. You can go right off some people, can't you?
Yeah.
The bonus part to this question.
Which I did not glimpse at.
At what altitude did these maglev trains fly at? That's a kind of funny question. Well, I think it's funny. Okay, and that's the end of round one. Thank you to my Patreon supporters for those fantastic questions.
Paul and Rebecca will now talk to us for 2 minutes as we just sort ourselves out. Off you go, guys. You're up.
Okay. Any particular topic?
No, I'm just putting you on the spot for fun, just to see what the heck
I'd
you're
like to know. I'd like to know why your OS maps weren't in sequential order earlier in the week.
Because we've just moved the bookshelf from downstairs to upstairs, and we literally just grabbed them all and shoved them on.
I mean that is
Perfectly acceptable
But
answer.
that is genuinely the sort of thing I would lie in bed feeling like restless about. I can't sleep until they're in numbered sequential order. That's got to happen. Yeah,
Yep.
that would.
If
bother
they'd been
me.
in a room that we were always in, I would have had that problem.
Southern Fan
but I
Official,
have
thank
been
you,
in
very
it.
kind.
Were you lying awake worrying about why Paul and Rebecca's OS
Oh,
maps
yeah.
weren't in sequential order? Did you secretly go round and put them in sequential order? You did. Oh,
The thing is, they're kind of in order, but then they're also in date as well, production, because you've got like the 50s and 60s ones there. There.
Yeah.
Which are then in order themselves. So
Right.
date clearly takes precedent.
Nice.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go full headphones for this next bit.
Okay, so we're moving on now to round two. Jeff, this is your round.
Don't forget, you can play your Weems Bay card at any time.
I feel like I might need it in this round,
That's
but
on
I'm
the
not
screen
allowed.
now.
Okay.
It's a one-use only item. That's
Okay.
why. So you can only use it once. If you're stuck on an answer, if you feel like you're doing badly, especially not just even if, especially if you're by yourself, stand up and proclaim "Weems Bay" and just wave it in the air, right?
Yep.
Especially if you're lying in bed, that's fine. Just wave it from bed and then award yourself 2 points. That's
Okay.
great. All right.
We're ready for round two.
And if you want to video yourself doing that, send it to us later. That would be great. That's funny, man. I want to get like 100 video clips of people.
Get on with the questions. People here for the questions.
We have a London Underground word coming up.
Okay.
Round coming up, as is my way.
Okay.
This is called hidden words.
Okay.
This is quite hard.
Oh no. Okay.
So what you've got is a sentence, right, that would appear on screen,
Okay.
and within that sentence is the name of an underground station, right?
Okay.
So you have to read it, and hidden in there.
So you don't actually say the station.
No,
It's not.
it's like split across two or three words,
You're not like,
something like
yesterday
that.
I walked to.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
But there is, as an additional clue, Roddy, hello mate, there you are, thank you. But within the sentence, as an additional clue to help you, is the name of the line that it's on. Actually, it's not just tube stations, it's the tube map, because there's like an overground one in there.
Okay.
So it's a station on the tube map, could be overground,
Okay.
DLR. So if I give you the first one,
Okay.
and then, Sandy Q, that's very kind, thank you very much. Here's the first one, I'll read it out. Charles, Dennis and Simon I've misspelt it. I put look. All took a trip on the Bakerloo line. So clearly within there is hidden in that sentence. There is the name.
That's hard.
It is hard, yeah. There is the name of a Bakerloo line station.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't play the Weeps Bay card yet.
I'm only going to leave it on screen for like 60 seconds, and then I'm going to take it down. I'll give you an example. If there was a station called Thebak, which there isn't, Thebak, then the word the and the first few letters of Bakerloo back, Thebak, that would be the stations. But so hidden in that sentence somewhere is the name of a station on the tube map, and in addition, the clue is it's on the Bakerloo line. Charles, Dennis, and Simon all took a trip on the Bakerloo line, and have taken it away.
This is possibly the worst.
They get easier. We'll recap this later.
And I can't play my Weems Bay card, can I?
Well, you can.
We're saving it for Paul and Rebecca's round. That's what you were saying earlier.
Number 2. I'll leave this one on screen for longer. Here we go. Stop the bus, he yelled when he missed his stop for the Overground. So what line is it on?
The Overground?
So hidden within that sentence somewhere. I'm just checking this, by the way.
I'm not going to get this.
Hidden within that sentence is the name of a London Overground station.
I sort of feel myself getting annoyed because I can't do this. This is completely impossible for me.
If it helps, I'll give you a clue. Ignore punctuation. So strip out the punctuation. Take it down to the bare letters. Within that sentence, hidden away, there is the name of an Overground station. Paul, Rebecca, how you guys doing?
We might have that one, but we didn't get the previous.
Yeah, didn't get the first one.
Yeah. I'm worried that I may have made a typo on the first one. and when we get round to revealing it, I'll be like, oh yeah, sorry.
We've got a third competitor, if that's any help.
Can I use a map?
You've got to look. Oh, we've got a cat.
Hey!
Hang on. No. Let's. We're going to make you bigger. Who's the cat?
This is Missy.
Oh, hello, Missy.
She's
so cute.
Are they helping you with the questions?
Well, she's trying to eat the bin at the moment. But
okay. So no, really, is the answer.
No, not really.
No. Okay.
Can I look at a map to help me?
You can. I've got one.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, you can look at a tube map to help you.
Thank you.
Stop the bus, he yelled when he missed his stop for the Overground. But I'm taking this off screen in about 20 seconds' time, so hurry up.
Shush then and let me concentrate. Was a clue about the punctuation as well?
I'm giving you a clue by saying strip out the punctuation.
Oh, but not focus on where it is.
No, ignore it. Like pretend it's not there.
Focusing on the wrong bit of the sentence, I think.
Someone said they've just joined. What are we doing in this round? Hidden within this sentence is the name of a station on the TfL tube map, and the clue is that it's on the Overground. There's always a clue. The name of the line is included in the sentence as well. So there's an Overground station hidden as a word, split over multiple words or two.
I think I might go make a cup of tea.
That's number 2.
I'm not going to get any of these.
Number 3. No, this one's easy. Easy. Always take care when stepping from the central line onto the platform. This is the easiest one.
Oh.
There we go. Vicky just got it. That one's easier, right? Right?
Sure.
Okay. Sure. Is having a time lady cheating? What? Ali, what?
I don't get that.
Is a map cheating? No, a map's not cheating. No, it's fine. Paul, Rebecca, we're getting a request for your an appearance of Bourbon, your dog, as well.
Yes!
Someone's saying, where's your dog?
We'll get him up in a bit.
They have a dog as well, yeah.
Yeah.
You shout, we'll call him whenever you want. He'll come up.
Okay.
We'll get the dog on shortly.
Downstairs. Bourbon!
Bourbon's coming.
Bourbon!
Bourbon!
Oh, he's gone deaf.
Have you got it?
Here he comes.
I've got this one.
It's
Yeah.
missed
Oh, hang
I
on.
was just
Is the dog?
perusing the map for maybe.
I'm going to move on to question 4. Let me know
Okay.
when. Oh, hang on. Is the dog? Hang on. The dog might be here.
He's
Very
kind of here.
exciting.
Woman. Here we go.
Here comes the dog.
Oh, where's?
Is he going to get up on the chair?
Oh,
There we go.
Yay! Hey, Bourbon.
There we go.
Oh.
The Whitewicks dog. Hello. Bourbon, you're on the internet. It's a chocolate Labrador? Is it a chocolate lab?
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Love it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute.
What's the better
Boy.
colour? A black Labrador, a golden Labrador, or a
They're
chocolate
all
Labrador?
beautiful.
I think a golden lab is better than a chocolate lab.
Their temperament is all the same. They're all lovely.
Right, question number 4. Hidden words.
Okay.
Station on the tube
Focus,
map.
Vic. Focus.
Won't be as easy as the last one.
Oh goodness.
If you need to report a lost or stolen item, please contact a member of District Line staff. District Line staff. Somewhere hidden in that sentence is the name of a station on the District Line. Would you like an additional clue?
Yes.
It's a District and Circle Line station.
Oh, okay.
That narrows it down a bit. The dog is called Bourbon, yes. After the drink or the biscuit?
Oh, good question. It sounds like the biscuit.
It ought to be the biscuit because the kids like the name, so we should go with biscuit.
Right. Don't want to encourage whiskey drinking. Okay. Right.
No.
Daniel, that's very kind. Thank you, sir. Daniel, it wasn't my idea. I was reading another quiz book during the week that embedded hidden letters in words in sentences, and I thought just do it with tube stations. So, but I'm worried it's too hard.
My brain just doesn't work like this.
No.
So I find it really hard. But it's good, but it's tricky. It's
I'm
very
going to give
tricky.
you 10 more seconds. If you need to report a lost or stolen item,
think
please
I've-
contact a member
I think
of
I've got
District
this
Line
one.
staff. Okay, then I'm taking it
I'm now
off
going
screen.
back over the other
That's
ones.
number 4.
In my mind.
And the last one,
Yeah.
number 5.
Okay.
Victoria, hey, that's you.
Oh, there it is. There's a station name.
It's not. It's on the Victoria line.
Ah.
Victoria helpfully offered to sit alongside us to navigate the journey more smoothly.
Is it not just Victoria
And
Station?
it's not Victoria. Would you like an additional clue? No, if I tell you what other line it's also on, it will give it away.
Okay, so it links up with another line.
It does link up with another line. Vicky,
Yeah.
apart from Pimlico, all stations on the Victoria line link up with other things.
Oh, that doesn't narrow it
No,
down,
so it
does
doesn't narrow
it?
it down. So I'll give you a clue. It's not Pimlico.
Well, that's one. That's one of the options.
That's 1 out of 17. You now have a 1 in 16 chance of guessing this one correctly.
Just gonna.
Well, you know it's not Brixton because there's no X, right?
Or Oxford Circus then.
Or Octa Circus. So
Let's not give it away.
Do it.
Let's not
Let's
give
do
it
it like
away.
that.
No,
Hang
let's
on.
not give it away.
There's no W, so,
No,
it,
don't-
so it can't be
don't give it-
Wharf. I'm working it out. There's no W, so
You
it
know
can't.
the answer.
I know the answer. There's no W, so it can't be Walthamstow. Just do it. Is there a B, so it can't be Blackhorse Road? Just eliminate it via letters. Victoria helpfully offered to sit alongside us to navigate the journey more smoothly. There's a Victoria Line station hidden somewhere in there.
Oh, I got it.
There we go. Right, I'm taking it away. Ta-da! That's it.
That was hard work.
Hidden words round.
That was tough, man.
Paul, Rebecca, how you doing?
Oh, terrible on that round. I think we got 2.
Not good.
Did you play your Weems Bay card?
Can I
did
play?
it in the
Well,
first
you play it
week.
once per round.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, we can't make it. No,
No.
once. No. Well, maybe.
They
Not-
already used
We already
it.
played it.
well, yeah, but again, is it one between you or one each?
Oh,
Surely it's one
No,
per team.
one between us. Let's be
Sure,
fair.
it's one
one,
per
Although-
team.
one per team. Yeah.
Although we've got kind of 2.
Chris Avery, thank you very much. Great game. Love that round. Thank you. Oh, you're loving that round. Thank you very much.
Okay. Woo! I'm sweating a bit. That was hot. That was hard.
Missing vowels was harder. I think missing vowels is easy. I love when missing vowels comes up on Only Connect. I frigging love that round. It's my favourite.
Really?
Yeah, the Connect board. I completely can never get any of the connector board.
Right.
That's the hardest. Missing vowels. I'm like, yeah, bring it. It's weird how the brain works.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It just,
Yeah.
okay.
Are we ready to move on to round number 3?
Round 3.
Round three.
Round three.
Is
that me or you?
It's
time for. Hang on.
It's
time for. Hang on. Where is it? There it is. No. I've lost the audio. It's not playing. Hang on. No. Hang on. I'm gonna find. Ready? It is playing.
Hear it.
That's it.
Okay.
It is time for Train Smash.
Okay. Are you ready?
How does this game work?
Oh, sorry. I'm so focused on getting my brain in the right gear.
Thanks, Peter. Very kind, sir. Thank you.
In this round, you will see a picture and a written clue, and the answers to both you need to smush together to get the answer.
Yeah, remember, it's not Answer Smash, it's Train Smash.
Very inappropriately named.
Such a great name.
And we have a category. So last week's category was celebrities,
actors and actresses.
Sorry.
What's this week's category?
This week's category is food.
Still up, thank you. Gregory Keeling, thank you very much. Food. So you're going to see a picture of a food item.
Yeah.
And then a written clue to a station.
Yeah.
Put the two together to form one long combined answer.
Yep.
The one line combined answer gets you 2 points. If you can name the food but not get the station, that gets you 1 point. If you can name the station but not get the food, very unlikely because the food clues are all very easy, then again 1 point. So 1 point for either, 2 points for the whole thing.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here comes number 1. Boom. So you've got to name the food. Forthbridge, thank you, very kind. The terminus of the Stockport parliamentary train that runs on Saturdays only. Smash that together with the name of the food that you can see. It's the generic name, not the specific name for that type of food, in case that helps. In case you're going, oh, I don't know all the specific names for the different types of. No, it's the of. It's the generic. It's the generic name.
Okay. The collective name. The collective noun for. Okay.
I'll leave it on screen for a few more seconds.
Someone's saying get Jeff another beer. No.
Oh,
Carnage. That would be carnage.
Before we do the answers, instead of making tea tonight, I'm going to grab a beer tonight. Right, that's number 1.
Okay.
Train Smash, number 2. A Devon station that is a passing place on the single track Tarka line. And you've got to mix that with, as the second part, with the name of the food that you can see. That's the first part. Well done if you got it at home. Thank you. That's very funny, Yellowbird. Thank you. No, Yellowbird, you have to look to camera and be like, well done if you got it at home. I don't have the Osmond style glasses, do I? I should wear my glasses. Rob Price needs a beer. I'm going to get a beer at the break at half time.
Stevie's saying missing consonants would be more challenging.
Hang on. So you have to guess stations that are just vowels. Very funny.
That would be
Shall we try
impossible.
it? No, we should try it.
That would be impossible.
We should try it.
We could do one now.
Do you want to do one now?
I'll try one.
We'll do the name of a tube station.
I'll write it down and hold it.
Right, and then I'll do it as a caption. Is that even possible? Who said that? Where is it in the comments?
I think it was Stevie.
Stevie, did you say that? That's
he said missing consonants would be a challenge for the question mark.
Stevie, that's very funny.
So missing, so it's just vowels. Hold on.
666 picks. I know who that is. I don't know the answer, but now I'm hungry.
Do I have to? It might. Me too. My takeaway didn't come.
Thanks, Carl. That's very funny.
Okay, hold on. So hold on. Where's that?
You've got
we'll
to get
come back to it later.
No, you get the name of the station.
Yeah. But do I write it so you can see how many words?
No, just leave the vowels
just
in.
leave the vowels in.
Do like Tottenham Court Road. So Tottenham Court Road would be O E A O
Okay.
O A. Would it help? would it be easier if you left the spaces in?
Well, that's what I was.
Yeah,
trying
maybe
to
there's
ask.
As Vicky's working that out, we'll move on. Thanks, Squidget Helper. Thank you very much. We'll move on to Train Smash, number 3. Here we go. Now, hang on. Point of order here. We flipped it round. So normally you take the food first and then the name of the station second and smash them together.
I didn't realise that's how it works.
I wasn't going to drop you in it. Vicky wrote this one and she did the name of the station first and then smashed the food on the end. So we flipped it round. Rebecca's staring very carefully. She's like, "What is that? Is that looks like my mum's homemade lasagna."
Thanks, Jeff.
So the name of the station first this time, and then smash it with the second part, the name of the food that you can now see on the screen.
How do you spell consonants?
I don't know how you spell consonants. Spell consonants by using just the vowels.
I'll pretend I didn't try to write that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So it's the Jubilee Line station that also wants to have a Metropolitan Line station now. Abandoned, smashed into the name of the food. Timothy, every week you pop up, sir, and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Go on. What? Have you got a just vowel stick?
So it's 2 words. Just.
So OOI/E. So there's is it Woodbridge something? Waterloo.
Does this stick with me?
No, it's Woodbridge.
No.
No, because that would have another E in it. What?
No, it's 2. There's 2 words.
Yeah, so it's OOI something /
Yeah.
I don't know what that's. Yeah, no, that's too hard. What is it?
Tooting Beck.
That's too hard. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
sorry,
Steve,
focus.
Steve, doesn't work, mate. Sorry.
No, wait, focus up.
Number 4 in Train Smash. Here we go. Smash these together. The first stop out west from Paddington for most fast GWR trains. Smash that with the food that you can see on screen now. It's my favourite one this week. I love this so much. This is question number 14, by the way. If you're
Question. We've
track,
abandoned the
if you're
question.
keeping track of the
14.
numbers like we aren't, I think this is the Train Smasher one. So Vicky's Patreon questions were 1 to 5. My tube hidden words was 6 to 10. This is 11 to 15. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Right. Train Smash number 5. This is so good. I'm not saying anything.
Oh, that's.
Paul's got it. So I know this. I've got this one. That is funny, right?
I haven't got it yet.
Whoa,
You
come
didn't have
on. It's my. Do you want to click? That's my favourite dessert. If you want to.
I know what a dessert is. I'm just trying to West Yorkshire Station with new platforms.
If you want to find
Okay, I like that.
I think Paul's got it. Paul and Rebecca have got it.
The other night, Vicky brought home as a treat 2 of these from Tesco and was like, "I've bought you a dessert." And I had one. It was so delicious. I just had the second one rather than save it for the next night. So
Don't worry, I don't like them, so he wasn't stealing it
wasn't
from me.
stealing Vicky. She made that clear. This is my favourite dessert with a cup of tea. This is the greatest dessert ever. It's just delicious.
Whew.
It's good.
Okay.
I really want one now. Can I nip down Tesco and go and get one?
Okay,
Take
is that
it
the
away.
end of this round?
Right, that is the end. Right, and that's the end of the quiz.
No, it's not.
Hey, what's
Okay.
that? We have some special guests.
Woo-hoo!
And did you also do us 3 additional bonus questions for us?
Yeah.
Right, let me go get the buzzers.
What?
Rebecca, that's very kind of you, Rebecca. Thank you.
Okay, so Jeff is. Oh, I thought you were exiting the room, but you're not. So yes, Rebecca, Paul, it is now time for your round. Oh my goodness.
Princess
It
Leia.
work.
So yes, when you're ready, please take it away.
Shall I increase their size? Hang on, should we do a bit of a...
Oh yes, let's maximise their screen.
Hang on.
Can we do that?
Oh, you're doing the screen.
Screen.
So this is question number 16, isn't it?
Yep, we're on 16, aren't we? Yeah.
Why don't I do this just to make them bigger?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
Okay.
slide over here.
Okay.
There we go. Just because this is your moment, we're giving you a bit more real estate on the screen.
That's very kind.
You're welcome.
Yes.
And we get to play our Weems Bay card if we
need to.
If we
Okay.
don't know.
I think you're going to be all right. I think you're going to be okay on these. They're not too.
Before we start, can I just ask how many abandoned stations are there in Britain? How many?
Carrie,
Well-
I think when you're ready, go.
Would it help if I said that we have a lovely fan, shall we say, that has worked out based on how many we've done so far? He's worked out the exact date we're going to finish.
Wow.
Will it be during the?
Are you busy that day?
Will it be during the 35th lockdown?
Who knows?
Okay.
Okay. Question number 16 pertains to that exact thing.
Okay.
According to the Whitewicks, how many abandoned/disused railway stations are there in the UK? Your answer.
Oh, is it multiple choice?
Well, it's not multiple choice, but your answer can be 500 either side.
Okay.
So, according to the Whitewicks, how many abandoned or disused railway stations are there in the UK? Now, this includes stations that, for example, Southampton's first railway station was open for sort of 6 months. It includes that because it was a temporary station, so it does include everything you can imagine.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. We'll go with your. If that's your gut instinct.
That's a reasonably. I've written an answer on a bit of paper. That's a reasonably educated guess.
Okay. Okay.
Apparently,
Everybody got it?
my mouse pointer is going up Rebecca's nose.
Oh yeah.
I'll just move my mouse pointer. Look at that. Oh yeah, look, I can point to your OS maps. Like there we go.
Hey,
That's
Which
great.
one do you want?
what number's that?
Paul, I can like scratch your hair. Look, I can scratch your. There we go. It's good.
All right. Question 17.
If a line was built under the Light Railways Act, what is the maximum speed it could travel? Multiple choice. A, 25 miles an hour. B, 30 miles an hour. Or C, 35 miles an hour.
Okay.
So if a line was built under the Light Railways Act, what is the maximum speed it could travel? A, 25 miles an hour. B, 30 miles an hour. Or C, 35 miles an hour.
That's question number 17.
That is question number 17, yes.
You seem fairly confident on that.
So on Moller, thank you very much for your. I'm pretty sure that's Danish. Every week he pops up with DKK. I'm pretty sure it's Danish kroner.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Thanks from Denmark. You're very kind. You're very kind, sir. Thank you very much. Tack.
Tack.
There we go. That's our one word that we can do, which works in Swedish, Icelandic, Danish.
I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It does work in Danish. I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the one? Should we go to the next one?
Yes, please.
Question number 18.
In what decade was the first railway tunnel in the world built, according to the Guinness Book of Records?
Ooh.
In what decade? So if the answer was 1985, you can put 1980s. So in what decade was...
Can I throw in a curveball?
Of course you can.
So there's
You can say no. It's okay. You can say no.
No, far away.
a very obvious railway tunnel in Britain today that trains go through. But when it was built, it wasn't built for trains. It was built for people just to walk through. So does that count? Or oh dear, have I thrown you?
Well, you've thrown us a little bit, but this was specifically for.
Oh, okay. No, okay.
That we might be thinking about two different times.
Right. In which case, it's a different thing. Okay. Right.
Can we confer? Can I shut my mic off so we can confer?
Yeah. Sure, close the mic.
Okay. We'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're conferring. Is everybody else got it?
Sure. Oh, hang
Hold
on.
on,
Hang
yeah.
on. Hang on. Ready?
Yeah.
You want to do it?
Yeah. Weems Bay!
We don't know, so we're playing the Weems Bay card.
Bravo.
Good
2
choice, good
points.
choice.
2 points.
There is a bonus point on this one though as
Oh, there
well.
was, wasn't there? Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Bonus point.
We
You
Bonus
still
go
get
point.
a bonus
for it.
point, surely.
Yeah, bonus point. What county will you find this tunnel in?
Oh,
Go with your guess.
okay.
So go, you pick a county.
We're sort of having an educated guess.
This is your question.
My question next, yeah. You ready? Should we go for question 19?
Yes, please.
Okay. Under the Grouping Act of 1921, which took effect in 1923, name the 4 big railway companies that took the role of running the railways thereafter.
So we're assuming 1 point for each.
Yeah. Now we should know this.
Yeah, I think I do.
No, it's that.
Okay, it was one of them.
Yeah, it must be, mustn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
I do like the whole, we should know this.
Because we've both given tours for Hidden London Transport Museum at Down Street Abandoned Tube Station, which is where the Railway Executive Committee made their base during the Second World War. And what it did is that that's mentioned on that tour. You have to mention what the 4 railway companies were and how they came together to talk about how then during wartime the 4 different railway companies then all had to work together to facilitate the running of Britain's railways during wartime. So we actually mention what all 4 are.
So this could be quite awkward if you don't get all 4 then.
Well, it's been a couple of years since we've done a tour, so some of that knowledge has sort of seeped out from my
It's been replaced
memory,
with,
so,
episodes
Yeah.
on Netflix.
I've been learning how to do webcams via OBS instead.
Oh,
so
yeah.
my brain is only, I've only got like 64K of memory. 64K?
Yeah.
You
Can
know,
only fit so much in there.
once it's full, it's full.
Okay, yeah, I concur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got all 4. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Okay. Question
Number 20.
number 20. According to the Whitewicks, what is the UK's most remote disused station?
Because your video, I bet you've been there on video.
You've been there.
Can I give a clue?
You can give a clue.
Well, actually, we haven't been there.
Well, exactly. You failed.
Yes.
It was the most epic fail. I really enjoyed watching you not go there.
So, according to the Whitewicks, what is the UK's most remote disused station? The criteria for remote disused is furthest from a public road, a metalled road that you can drive your car on, a public road.
Okay. Why don't you write it on the official answer sheet?
Because amusingly, I can't remember what it's called. I know what letter it begins with, and I'm just sort of riffing around that.
Well, it actually changed its
Oh,
name.
no, I've got it. Sorry. It's that. There we go. Phew.
Got it.
I remembered it. It's a great video.
Thanks.
Yeah.
One day we might do it where we actually get there.
Yeah. You couldn't
I
be
mean, we're
bothered.
hoping this year, but
You couldn't be bothered to walk 12 kilometres, really. It's like,
It was wet.
And back. It's a 20
And back.
It's a 25k round trip, isn't it? You have to walk 25 kilometres.
Yeah, abouts, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bovey there as well.
Yeah, okay, right.
Some people are playing their Wings Bay card for that one. That's legitimate use. Well done for saving it for the last question. That's impressive.
Right.
Lovely. Is that? Sorry, I interrupted. Is there any bonus? Is that it?
That's
it.
the 5 questions.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. They're great questions. So we have now reached the end of all of the questions.
I'm going to go and get a drink top up. Can I get you a drink top up?
Sure.
If you want a cup of tea, say so now in the comments, milk, sugar, whatever. If you want to click on my things there to show
Yes.
those, go for that.
Oh no! Don't leave me in charge of the technology.
You just
Come
click-
back quickly.
you just-
Come back.
Okay, all right, I'll be right back. Tea, coffee, anyone? What do you want? Anyone? Speak now. Kettle's going on.
You talking about us?
So I've already got one, thanks.
You've
I'm
got
alright.
Rebecca's good. Paul, do you need anything?
I've stolen
No,
Rebecca's
you've
wine.
nicked my one.
Brilliant. Okay, so whilst Jeff goes off to make the tea, I'm just going to let's run through the questions again, a recap. So back to round one, the you won't believe it round. Question number 1. Although never officially timetabled, some freight trains operating along the Crouch Valley Railway line would occasionally be seen carrying what cargo? Was it secret government documents, flasks of active nuclear materials, or the Queen? Question 2. How many railway stations in Great Britain are located on a station road? Question 3. What is the only railway system in the USA to use the 5'6" gauge? And the bonus question for that is, what other countries or railway systems also use 5'6"? Question 4. In 1989, as part of their 150th anniversary celebrations, Dutch Railways set the world record for running the longest passenger train in the world. How many coaches long was it? Was it 50, 60 or 70? The bonus part of that question, which country then smashed the same world record just 2 years later? Question 5. What was the route of the world's first commercially operated and the UK's only maglev train that ran between 1984 and 1995? Was it Cardiff Airport to Roose Cardiff International Airport Station? Was it Birmingham Airport to Birmingham International Station? Or was it Teesside Airport to Teesside Airport Station? And the bonus, at what altitude did the trains fly at? Round 2. Oh, you've come in to do the recap.
Well,
round.
the cat was button because I'm really worried that I've made a spelling mistake in the first one, and everyone is justifiably gonna give me hell.
So round 2 recap. A poorly spelt recap from Jeff. This was question number 6.
Oh no, it's correct. Yeah, no, it's good. There's a Bakerloo line station in there somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to run with those?
Yeah. Okay. So this was question number 6. Just leave that there for 5 seconds. Charles, Dennis, and Simon all took a trip on the Bakerloo line. Question number 7. Stop the bus, he yelled when he missed his stop for the Overground. Question number 8. Always take care when stepping from the central line onto the platform. Question number 9. If you need to report a lost or stolen item, please contact a member of District Line staff. And question number 10. Victoria helpfully offered to sit alongside us to navigate the journey more smoothly. So those were Jeff's hidden word questions. I'm now going to move on to round 3 to recap the train smash questions. The first one this round, question 11. Oh, no. Why isn't that appearing? I've broken it, Jeff.
I'm here.
Oh, no, I haven't. I fixed it. Question 11.
Did I drink all my beer?
Yes.
Oh, I thought I had some left. Well, that explains a lot.
You have the question, a picture here. The question is the terminus of the Stockport parliamentary train that runs on Saturdays only. Smash the answers of those two things together. Question 12. The Devon station that is a passing place on the single track Tarka line. Question 13. This is reversed, so the answer to the picture is at the end of the answer. This time round, the Jubilee Line station also once had a Metropolitan Line station, now abandoned. Question 14. The first stop out west from Paddington for most fast GWR trains. And the last question in this round, a West Yorkshire station which has 18 platforms. And then Rebecca and Paul, if you can recap your questions, please.
Question 16. According to the Whitewicks, how many abandoned / disused railway stations are there in the UK?
Jen,
Answer
thank
can
you.
Be 500 either side. Question 17.
If a line was built under the Light Railways Act, what is the maximum speed it could travel?
John,
A, 25 miles an hour,
John, thank
B,
you.
30 miles an hour, or C, 35 miles an hour?
Question 18. In what decade was the first railway tunnel in the world built, according to the Guinness Book of Records, or confirmed by the Guinness Book of Records? In what decade? Question 19.
There was a bonus question for
sorry.
that one.
Yes, bonus question for the previous one was, what county would you find that tunnel in?
Question number 19 is under the Grouping Act of 1921, which took effect in 1923. Name the 4 big railway companies that took the role of running the railways thereafter.
And question number 20.
Tony,
According
thank you.
According to the Whitewicks, what is a UK's most remote disused station, i.e. furthest from a public metalled road?
And Crazy Tribe fan, thank you. Paul, do that again, because whilst you were doing that, people just gave us loads of supers. So that was that. Yeah, just
I can do that. That's
do
not a
that
problem.
again. Just see if it makes people.
Question number
click.
16. Occupy yourselves in the chat below.
Brilliant. Okay.
Right. Okay. There's something we have forgotten to do.
Oh.
We've got to check back a couple of things. First of all, guys, have you got the 3 bonus questions for us to play on our buzzers?
We do.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have no idea
Okay.
what they're about to, what Whitewicks are about to ask. This is 3 bonus questions that they're setting for me and Vicky. And because I bought the cheap buzzers on Amazon, which sound the same and look the same, we have to be honest about who buzzes in
I'm
first.
sort of looking at the screen to see which lights up first.
Okay. All right.
As well as
Okay.
standing by for the
So
order.
they're very, very random. This is
Great.
Oh, no.
we tried to include you both.
Have they got anything to do with trains?
Yeah.
One definitely has.
Is it to do with the OS map collection?
Oh, like it.
Didn't think of that.
No, we didn't.
Next
Should
time.
have done
What do you mean
Okay,
next
quick-
time? This is it. You get one chance.
As in,
One
next time we do a quiz. Not with you.
Okay,
Woo,
question number
we're going to get
1.
invited back.
You sure you don't have any more beer?
Gordon Pro, you're very kind, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Go on then.
Right, question number 1. If you depart Exeter St David's station bound for Waterloo via Salisbury, which direction do you leave the station? I mean, I think you've got there first, Jeff. I think.
South.
Correct.
Yes.
Aw.
See, I got that one wrong when he tried that on me. I automatically went
correct, isn't
north
it?
because you kind of think you go.
No, yeah, it's down and then it curves back around to the east. Yeah, it's tricky.
I was thinking, well, you're going east, but because you've asked it, it's clearly not going that way. So I would have gone west. I would have said west.
David, you're very kind. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, number 2. What heritage line did we, the Whitewicks, first meet you 2 on? He's a bit quick.
Pressed it already.
The one to Minehead. Please don't make me name it.
You're gonna need to name it.
West Somerset.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, Vicky.
Too quick.
That's
Don't
not.
be sorry.
That's not entirely true, though, is it?
What do you mean it's not entirely true?
First heritage line we met
First
on.
heritage line.
Yeah, but but technically, this is. I'm going to embarrass them slightly. Is that all right?
No,
I'm
they're our guests.
Okay.
They won't come back again.
But when we did the Peter Hendy bus thing, when we did Salisbury Plain
Oh,
buses,
do you know what I mentioned that? I
We were
mentioned
thinking about
today.
that.
Yeah.
That was the
which
first time we saw you,
You
but
saw
never
us.
actually.
and
I
you
don't remember.
No, they were there, and they were too shy to come up and talk to us. They were like,
No,
"Oh, no,
we
we're
sure.
gonna-"
miles
you were
away.
like running like a headless chicken.
But you were there that day, and we never saw you, and you should have just
Yeah,
come up
was
to us
that-
and been like,
Well, that was Warminster, wasn't it?
Warminster, yeah.
Yes.
Do I
We
get a
went to
point?
Imber.
Yes.
You get a point.
Yes.
But we didn't actually meet until Minehead.
Which was
Day.
the question, so I don't know why you brought it up.
Okay, this is very obscure,
Okay.
and if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you have to think about it. That sounds weird.
Yes,
Name
it
the,
I get you. I'm with you.
name the one London Underground station that doesn't use any letters from the word mackerel.
Oh, I did used to know
I
this.
did used to know this, and now I come.
Oh,
Is it St John's Wood?
correct.
Yay! That's a yeah.
I'd like to play my Weems Baker, please. Should have done that sooner.
Yeah.
Damn it. Would have been funnier.
Sorry, that's a clean sweep. Sorry,
Nice. You don't look very sorry. Let's move
dude. Well, I'll make sure that next week's guest
Yeah.
maybe makes yeah
Questions maybe about, like TV shows.
from the 90s. Yeah.
Or dance or
Should
something
we
else.
discuss who next week's guest might be?
I don't actually know.
I did mention it this morning.
Oh, I was clearly listening with lots of focus and intent.
I've asked Mr. Luke Agbaimani,
yay!
Tube Mapper, to come in and make a guest appearance next week. He says
Nice.
we've just got to check sort of timings and technical stuff. But
Cool.
The man that takes amazing photos of the underground is going to pop up
Ooh,
next
will
week.
his questions be photo
I
related?
guess it will be tube photo. So I probably won't do a tube round because
Okay.
his round will then be tube related. So I'll have to
Nice.
figure something else. So, but fingers crossed, we should have Luke on
Nice.
next week. That is the plan.
Do you want, for a bit of fun,
Uh-oh.
before we get into the answers?
You off script. We didn't play 8 things either.
No.
Okay.
Do you wanna pull an OS map and see if Paul and Rebecca have the same one?
Do you want to play
Just for
Snap?
fun. Let's just do one.
Say when we
Let's just do one, and then we'll get to the
But
answers.
also, how many do you have? Can we just count the pink ones?
Oh,
Do you mean can we? Do you mean
I'll
can
do
I?
it.
No,
I'll do it.
because I
No,
can't hear.
I'll do it. No,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Live counting of maps.
This is tense.
This YouTube has never been so gripping. This is thrilling content for everybody watching at home.
Are we just counting pink, or can we count our slightly older collection too?
Jeff, I say Jeff's collection's majority pink.
I have 51 Land Ranger maps.
We have 50.
By one?
Whoa!
Do I win?
No.
You win.
You got to draw one and see if it's the same.
Give us the number. All right.
Okay.
Well, either draw it at random.
Yeah, draw one at random, and then we'll see if Rebecca and Paul have the same one. Go on. What have we got?
I don't think we've got that.
I've drawn out at random. It's not that far from you, actually. 174 Newbury and Wantage. Do you have the one?
Oh, we'll have that. We'll have that.
Snap.
Oh,
I had different design. Ooh. Hold up your design. So over the years, they put a different. Look, Alan's got a train on it. Look, yeah, hey, that's the winning OS map. Okay, well,
It's got the
there we go.
canal, so
It's got. You need to hear. They're saying it's got a canal on it, which
Yours
is
has got a
fantastic.
canal. Oh well, there we go. That's also a winning move. Obviously.
Well, now that fun's over. Let's get back to the.
that was riveting.
Does anybody else have OS map 174 at home?
Oh, see in the comments.
I tell you what. If you live, it's in case you.
David
174.
In case you don't know where Newbury and Wantage is in Britain, on the back of every OS map they highlight it in pink. If you be honest, if you genuinely live in the area of this OS map, then give yourself a bonus OS point. Okay.
David is saying match the mapette.
If
Very
you
good,
if you
very
think you
good.
live in this area in Britain right now and you're playing the quiz, you get a bonus map point.
Goran saying snap. He's clearly got number 174 as well.
I'm assuming that just Goran's got all the OS maps. He's the kind of person that would
That's
have.
how I visualise
all
Goran
the-
at home.
I imagine Goran sitting home in a pile. At night he sleeps on a pile of OS maps.
Always going in the right direction.
Shall we do the answers?
Brilliant. Okay, everybody at home in your teams, please pass your answer sheets to the team on your left so that they can.
Daniel has relatives that lives in Wantage. Ooh, close, Daniel. Close.
Yes, so pass your answers to the team on your left. Get ready to score. It is 2 points for each answer, unless we state otherwise, and bonus points count for an extra 1 point.
Dave McCormick, if you could keep a running tally of the total number of points, that'd be great.
Are we ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Rebecca and Paul, are you ready?
Yeah.
We're ready.
We're ready.
Excellent. Okay, fantastic. So, round one, the you won't believe it round. Question number 1. Although never officially timetabled, some freight trains operating the Crouch Valley Railway line would you occasionally be seen carrying what cargo?
I just guessed at nuclear.
You said nuclear, Paul and Rebecca?
We guessed
said
it nuclear
nuclear
as well,
too.
yeah.
You are correct. It was nuclear materials, sometimes waste, I believe. Apparently, yeah, they would never officially timetable those trains, but they would they might knock out a sort of passenger train occasionally so that they could move materials around. Very cool. Question number 2. How many... Oh, I need to get my laptop to share more interesting. How many railway stations in Great Britain...
Goran says, I've asked my parents for an OS map bed, but they always say no.
Oh... One day, Goran.
One day, Goran.
One day.
One day, you'll get there.
So question 2.
2 points. It's 2 points for all questions unless we specify otherwise.
Question 2. How many railway stations in Great Britain are located on a station road?
Now, I initially went with 624, which was answer C.
Yes.
But when you said, no, actually, it has to be station road, not station avenue or station street or whatever, and it was sort of downgraded, I went with the 476 option A answer.
That is the wrong answer, my friend.
Okay.
So it's 568.
Wow, so it was neither of what I said. Okay, all right.
So the wonderful Neil and his daughter Helen have put together this spreadsheet. So I'm just checking the details here. The addresses they got from the National Rail website, and they used the list of stations from the 2019-2020 ORR figures. And they made some exclusions, and they've justified those here. I love this; they're being very clear.
Like, where in the world are they? Are they Patreon people? Were they
Patreon? Yeah.
Were they all the station Kickstarter people?
I'm not sure if they were as well.
Okay. Are they in Britain? Hello, if you're watching. Hello. Hello.
So Angel Road, they've excluded Angel Road. But they have included Hordern and Kintore as well.
That reminds me. Sorry, tangent. Sorry.
I'm talking through.
No, but it's okay. It's really relevant.
Carry on.
No, I'll come back in a second.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain just went.
So yes, addresses that are just Station Road, that's 568.
Thanks, Jason.
But then there are, if you include things like
fantastic.
Upper Station Road or Annerley Station Road, or Crystal Palace Station Road or High Station Road, you get to 588 in total.
All right.
Which is incredible.
But it's answer B, 5568.
So that is the answer. So 2 points if you said 568.
A tangent because you're talking about station count. During the week, I got a lot of tweets.
Don't brag about it.
Notifications. Because on Pointless...
Oh yes.
There was a round where it was a London Underground final round, and you could either pick stations that had a compass point in them, stations that had been on the tube map but weren't anymore, kind of thing.
Okay.
But that was all trumped by just this evening, where we were watching on catch up over dinner. We have dinner about 6:30 on a Saturday night in preparation for the quiz, and you'd gone to the loo or something, hadn't you? And we're watching House of Games on catch up. And the average round where they have to write down on a tablet and the question was, according to the December 2016 Office of Random Road Statistics, how many national rail stations are there in Britain? And I was like 2563. I shouted at the telly, and you dashed in going 2563. Except when it came up, it was actually, they said it was 2557.
Yeah.
But how many stations in Britain?
They didn't show their workings, so we don't know if we can believe them.
It was a question on House of Games this week. It was an old episode of House of Games, I think, which they're repeating, maybe on Dave or BBC Two or something. From Series 1 a couple of years ago. But it came up, and it made me laugh.
Cool.
It made us both laugh.
Continuing with the answers. Question 3. What is the only railway system in the USA to use the 5'6" gauge?
I've put no idea.
You've put no idea? Rebecca and Paul? Tactical move. The answer is the BART, the San Francisco BART. The Bay Area Rapid Transit.
I've been on that, and it's really wide.
Yes.
Oh, man. I've been on the blinking thing.
So 2 points if you said the BART. There was a bonus.
We were in San Francisco.
We've been on it together.
In 2016.
I can't remember.
We were out there in 2016.
What year it was. Yeah.
We got the train to the airport, the BART.
We did.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they use 5'6" gauge. The bonus part to that question: what other countries or railway systems also use 5'6"? Did you have any guesses for that?
No.
You've literally written nope.
I put no idea and nope. It's honest.
Paul and Rebecca, did you have any
No
thoughts or
clue.
suggestions? Trains in India, Pakistan,
Okay.
Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Argentina, and Chile also use 5'6" gauge.
Right. Right.
If you said any of those places, you can have an extra bonus point. Question 4. In 1989, as part of the 150th celebrations of Dutch railways, they set a world record for running the longest passenger train. How many coaches long was the train?
I went with answer A, 50.
Paul and Rebecca?
We went with C, 70.
Oh, you're both wrong. It was
No!
60. The answer is B, 60, making the train approximately 1,600 metres in length.
What? That's insanely long, Peter. You're very kind. Thank you, sir.
And 2,600 tonnes, weighing 2,600 tonnes.
Right, well, if I haven't got right who beat it, then I shall wear a hat and then proceed to eat it.
So there may be some people who may have put different answers based on the fact that they think it's sort of a regular passenger service. So this was a kind of one-off train that they put on. This isn't like a regular service, but it did beat the world record when it ran for that sort of one-off event.
Right.
The bonus point, which country then smashed that world record about 2 years later? Jeff Marshall.
The Swiss are really good at their railways, but it sounds like something the Germans would do. So I'm pretty sure it's either Switzerland or Germany, and I went with the Germans. This is definitely said the Germans would be like, no, we have to have the longest train. So is it Germany?
No. Paul and Rebecca?
No. Is it the Japanese?
No.
Is it the Chinese?
You've got one. Sorry, I have to take your first answer. Paul and Rebecca.
We're just thinking logistics in terms of how you do it. So we just said Russia.
You said, oh, good guess. No, it was Belgium.
What? I never got that.
And they had 70 carriages. So
Belgium had a 70. Wow.
Yeah.
Well done, Belgium.
Or as every time I write, I say Belgium, so I know how to spell it.
Belgium.
So I know how to spell Belgium.
Let's make that a meme. Vicky mispronounces country names.
Oh, we could be here forever. Literally forever. That's a whole new YouTube channel. Okay, and question 5, the final question in this round. What was the route of the world's first commercially operated and the UK's only maglev train that operated between 1984 and 1995?
Please let it be Cardiff.
No.
Oh, for flip's sake.
No, Paul and Rebecca, it wasn't Cardiff.
Well, we think it's B, but we struggled with the bonus point.
Okay, you are right. It was Birmingham Airport to Birmingham International Station. And the fun bonus point, the altitude was 15 millimetres. It sort of hovered
Yeah, I got that wrong
slightly
as well. Okay.
above
Yes, it was.
the tracks.
No. Okay.
That's fun.
Yeah,
The answers
Alan,
for...
hang on. I'm going to take my hat off and eat it.
Tasty.
That's totally something the Germans would be like, let's make the longest train.
Okay, so... I'm sorry, dude. I can't change the answer. You are wrong.
Fine.
Let's move on.
Fine.
So let's go to the answers for round 2.
Now, I don't think I've got any typos here, but I shall eat some humble pie as a dessert to my hat if it turns out I've made some spelling mistakes.
Okay.
As we do the hidden words round. So this was the first one. Charles, Dennis and Simon all took a trip on the Bakerloo line. Paul and Rebecca, what did you have?
We didn't get it. We struggled.
No, I didn't get this either.
Start on the second letter of Charles. It's Harlesden. Harlesden is in there. See, the last bit of Charles and the first bit of Dennis. Ignore the punctuation. It's Harlesden on the Bakerloo line. It's tricky, right? It's tricky. That was the first
That
one.
was tough. I didn't get
So
that
the
one.
answer was Harlesden. The second one, stop the bus, he yelled when he missed his stop for the Overground. What did you have?
I didn't.
Vicky didn't get it. Did you?
Didn't get it.
Do you guys get it?
Well, we assumed that because you mentioned the punctuation, we thought, well, it has to be there.
Yeah, it's
So
around
we
the
assumed
punctuation.
bushy.
It's bushy. So the BUS
Right.
of bus, the HE of he, and the first letter of yelled spells the word bushy. That is bushy on the Overground. That is the correct answer for question number 12.
I did not get that.
The third one was probably the easiest one of all. Did you guys get it?
I think so.
Yeah.
In
What have you got?
Epping.
It's Epping. It's just part of the word stepping. It's Epping. Did you
I
have
got
Epping?
that one,
So
yeah.
Epping is the answer there for question number 13. That was quite straightforward, I thought. The fourth one,
8.
question number 14. If you need to report a lost or stolen item, please contact a member of District Line staff. What did you guys have?
We didn't.
We didn't.
I got Temple.
It is Temple. It is. Can you see it? Where is it? I forget where it is now. Temple is. It's in
Item.
yes.
So
So the TEM of item and the PLE of please. Again, the way to do it is look. It's always usually a split over two or three words. Strip out punctuation. People try to disguise it with punctuation. Temple there. You can see temple is the right answer there for question number 14. I love this game. And the fifth one. Victoria helpfully offered to sit alongside us to navigate the journey more smoothly. We established it wasn't Brixton, it wasn't Walthamstow, it wasn't Black Horse Road, it wasn't Oxford Circus, it wasn't Pimlico. So really that just left
Euston.
is Euston. There we go. So the E there and alongside, and then the US of us, the TO of 2, and the N there of navigate spells Euston.
Sorry, could I have an extra point for including Victoria?
Internet. What do we reckon? Does Victoria get a bonus point for being... If your name is Victoria...
Yes!
do you get just a bonus point for being Victoria? Yeah, go on.
I mean,
then.
that's pushing my luck a little bit there.
No, but only if you didn't get Euston. If you didn't get Euston, but your name is Victoria, give yourself a Victoria point.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right then.
You got Euston, didn't you?
Yes.
So you got the point. So
All right
okay,
then.
no, okay.
Great.
Those are the hidden words. So then, we didn't do the jingle. Let's have a little bit of the. Let's have a little bit of the jingle.
Can't hear it.
No, I can't hear it.
It's all
It's there, I'm
those-
telling you,
Just
it's,
pretending.
it's there. It's funny. It's hilarious. Thank you, Tim. We go on to Train Smash.
Okay.
Do you want, Vicky? Do you want to talk through these?
No, because I don't get this one.
You were here when I did
know,
them.
but I still find
You-
this one really hard.
You sat down there on the floor with your
Yeah, I
laptop.
know.
I sat here at the computer putting it together, making the graphics.
I know.
We
but
worked on this together.
Can you explain this one though? Because it's this one's hard.
Paul and Rebecca, what do you have? What's the food?
Okay, so pasta,
It is pasta, yeah.
and we think past Daily Bridge.
It's past Daily Bridge, yeah. The parliamentary train, which used to be just a one-a-day service on Saturday, now does a return trip. Stockport to Stalybridge. Pasta, smash it together. You have past Stalybridge.
Yes.
Answer number 16 there. The next one, number 2. What's the food, Vicky?
It's a Scotch egg.
What did you guys have?
Scotch egg
Yeah,
and Eggford.
Board. Yeah, Eggford.
Vicky.
That's it.
I've forgotten the station.
I think you'll find it's Eggersford. Eggesford.
Oh.
We'll just take
Ah.
the
I mean,
Scotch egg.
you're close. You're close. So it's Scotch Eggersford is the full answer there. I
Hey,
think
that looks. I've never had a Scotch egg that looks that tasty.
That looks really nice.
That looks really, really nice.
I took that in our kitchen earlier. That's my own photo. It's not.
I've never had one, but there's someone who does it's a Scotch egg with haggis in it. So you've got like the.
I didn't even get haggis this year. Oh.
We had
haggis.
We had haggis for Burn tonight.
Oh,
we did
yeah.
it, man.
It was the first time I've ever cooked haggis. I was so afraid it would explode. Because every video I watched was like, don't let it explode. I was like, oh my god, it's prone to explosion. We're just like checking it every 10 seconds.
Stalybridge does have a buffet. They should have that as food at the buffet. Yeah,
Oh,
that would be, that would be funny. Right.
Okay,
so
moving on.
Scotch Eggersford, the third one. This is where it's reverse. It's the name of the station first, and then the food. Now, Rebecca, you were looking at that food stuff like, what is that? So what did you
I couldn't decide whether it was lasagna or cottage pie.
So what did you go with?
Well,
we
went
did
with
lasagna, but we didn't
That's
get
it.
the station. So.
So we got
It's not lasagna. It's the other one. So now you know it's cottage pie. What do you think the answer is?
Swiss cottage pie.
There we go. Swiss cottage pie is the answer. And it works. It works so beautifully. We had to have the station name followed by the food for that one.
Main thing was it was you said lasagna, but then it could have been. I then couldn't decide whether it was shepherd's pie or cottage pie. That's the other thing.
There's a technical
I'm sure there's a
difference
difference
there.
with the type of potato on the top, but
Wow.
Isn't it lamb or isn't it beef mince or lamb mince with shepherd's or
yeah,
cottage?
lamb
I
mince
don't
is
know.
shepherd's pie and beef mince is cottage pie, but you can't tell on a picture.
You can't. No.
Yellow bird nest again. Well done, if you got that at home. Get a lot of love for haggis in the comments. Loving it. Loving it. We did like the haggis.
That was
And
good.
we had neeps and tatties too.
We did.
went the whole 9 yards. It was awesome.
Wasn't the most
well,
professional neeps and tatties, but it was
There we go.
tasty. Okay.
Smash number... This one.
14.
What did you have, Vicky?
It's a loaf of bread.
Yeah. And the first stop at West for Paddington for most GWR fast trains is?
Well, let's go to Paul and Rebecca for the.
What do you think the first stop out West from Paddington for most fast GWR trains?
I couldn't decide between Slough and Maidenhead.
Oh,
But
no.
I'm thinking bread. I went with bread, Maidenhead, somewhere that's kind of.
No, that's not
Or
what
it
I...
could be Reading.
Rebecca thinks breading.
Yes!
Breading.
Breading!
Yes!
Yes! The answer is breading!
You should have done rock, paper, scissors to decide.
We should
Yeah.
I'm worried that there will be people in the comments, but as far as I'm like, you get stopping services that stop everywhere. It's the semi-fast ones that do Maidenhead and Slough and then Reading. But if you're going to like Cardiff or Bristol or Cornwall, first stop,
You did
like,
say that. You
the
did say
super
that.
fast ones is always Reading. So there's a Bristol. I think there's a couple of Bristol services now that don't even stop at Reading. They just go. You can get a Paddington to Bristol direct. It might stop at Temple Meads and then go to. I can't remember what Bristol station's called.
Bristol Temple Meads.
Parkway, sorry, and then Temple Meads.
Oh,
but
sorry.
it doesn't. So
I
that's
tuned
why I
out for a
thought I
second.
know because I haven't travelled on trains for so long now. I'm
forgetting.
starting to lose knowledge. I know it's starting to.
Criminal. This is criminal.
Oh man.
Okay, moving on. to
Breading.
Question
Bread.
15.
Love breading. Last one. This is so funny. What did you guys have? A West Yorkshire station which has 18 platforms with that food. My favourite dessert.
I couldn't. I was thinking, right, in terms of obviously location, couldn't get it in my head. But then Rebecca wrote creme brulee.
Correct.
I'm thinking, what creme brulee as on the end had to be Leeds, right?
So the answer is
Creme brulee,
creme brulee.
Yay!
which is genius.
And
You
probably
didn't
would-
get the pudding right to start with.
I suppose-
But joke is, Paul, and I don't think you were watching last week, which is fine. But last week we had Bruce Leeds, you see, and this week.
Oh, no,
we-
I did
we-
that.
No,
Okay.
and you got it wrong.
Yeah.
So we might be starting our own stupid running
Leeds
gag
trend.
where every week one of them is Leeds.
Oh, wouldn't it be cool if, like, for fun one week, like Network Rail changed Leeds stations to Creme Brulee Leeds or Bruce Leeds, like all the like they did for the England football manager Southgate.
Gareth Southgate.
But they call it Gareth Southgate. If they
and-
could change it.
Buxton Water
That would-
paid TFL so much money they renamed Canada Water to Buxton
Buxton
Water for
Water.
the weekend. I know.
That would be
I know,
fun.
I know.
That would be fun.
There we go. So,
So
that was.
well done if you got those right at home.
And we'll just play out with the jingle.
So we're doing it when you
I
can't hear me.
I love how you're even though you can't hear it too. You joined in with.
No.
Would you joined in if we went baggy trousers? All the stations.
Obviously.
All the stations. In the absence of us having it, could you sing us "Match the Maquette"? That would be good. Who wants to see Paul and Rebecca sing "Match the
That's-
Maquette"?
oh,
God, no.
So mean. You're so
No.
mean.
What, are we on question 16?
We are. Yes, we are, Rebecca. Please, moving swiftly on. So round 4. Yes, your answers, please, Paul and Rebecca.
Okay, so according to the Whitewicks, how many abandoned or disused railway stations are there in the UK? And don't forget, this does include everything you can imagine. Very early stations that closed, etc. The answer, what did you go for?
Well, we put 4,500.
Not quite high enough.
Oh,
The answer is, and again, you get a point or 2 points
yep.
if you're within 500 either side. So
Okay.
the actual answer is 6,800.
Ooh, that's low.
So you would get an answer for anything between 6,300 and 7,300.
Okay. That's low.
And we have a database which we'll happily share anybody that wants to know.
So when are you going to finish this then?
Yeah.
What was the
What-
date? What's
what
your
is the- what is the
estimated
date?
date?
I mean, it was I think 11 years and 6 months to go.
All right.
So-
Whoa.
There's a bit of YouTube content there, I'm sure.
Obviously, it's got long list. Not been able to do anything
Yes.
during COVID, does it?
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
Question 17. If a line was built under the Light Railway Act, what is the maximum speed it could travel? 25 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, or 35 miles an hour? What did you guys have?
Well, Jeff, you seem very certain that it was 25 miles an hour.
Yes, it was.
Correct.
There's a very dramatic pause then. I was like, oh, we're way off. Like, we're like so far off, they don't know how to tell us
Because-
how wrong we are.
But the reason why is, isn't that the speed limit still for Heritage Railway? So on the West Somerset Minehead Railway, their limit is still 25 miles an hour, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I-
I mean, I don't know the exact in that.
I
ins
figured
outs,
it was
but-
somehow linked or associated with that. Yeah.
Somebody's
Okay.
somebody's saying that, yes, please, can you put your list of abandoned railways somewhere? Share it.
Yes, if they go to the website, paulwhitewick.co.uk, there is a list on there which has got all them
Do you know,
Brilliant.
literally listed.
Do you know,
Brilliant.
Paul, I don't think I've ever looked at your website. I should do that.
Wow. It's
You
all
don't watch
coming
our
out.
videos either, Jeff, so you know.
It's all coming out now, isn't it?
Clearly watched your video for the answer to number 20, otherwise I wouldn't
That's
have
very
had to
true.
Come on, right? Which it's my favourite video of yours.
Okay, question number 18.
Question 18.
In what decade was the first railway tunnel in the world built? Now, if you'd have seen our videos, you'll have also noted we visited this. Oh, Weems Bay.
But
Well,
we
we
played our Weems
We
Bay
played
card.
our Weems Bay card.
You get the right for the bonus point as well. Do you get if you get the right county that Weems Bay is in? Do you,
Oh, no, I didn't.
Is it Ayrshire? I don't know. No.
Oh, I don't know.
so what was your thinking? Because you had a few ideas.
Well,
On the county.
we were debating whether it was either making the assumption that it was in Britain that this
Yeah.
tunnel existed, that it was either the Stockton Darlington line or the Liverpool Manchester line.
Okay, so it's a bit before that.
Oh.
So the answer
I
is-
don't know.
The answer is 1794, so 1790s. It's a Fletchley Tunnel on the Butterley Gang Road, and you can. It's
We were never
Guinness
going to
Book
get
of
that.
Records certified, and you can go and see it. It's in somebody's garden. He's got a plaque up on the wall and everything saying the oldest railway tunnel in the world. We turned up there on the assumption we might be able to see it, and the village had a garden open day, and the guy was in his garden, and he was so excited that we'd come to see the tunnel, and we spent like half a day with him drinking tea in his garden.
Brilliant.
And it's in Derbyshire for the bonus point.
You're right. I haven't watched that video. But
That's
I
very
don't
cool, though.
I don't expect you to watch one of mine either. That's fine. It's good. It's good.
That's really cool. So just say that again. So that was 1794.
1794, so 1790s or thereabouts would be the correct answer for your 2 points.
Great.
Bonus point would be for the county, which was Derbyshire.
Great. Brilliant. Thank
Butterley
you.
Gang Road.
Kirsty is saying that the Bay, that we're now shortening it to the Bay, not just Weems Bay, is in Inverclyde.
Okay, bonus point for Inverclyde.
If you used your Weems Bay card for that. Brilliant. Lovely. Thank you. Next question, please.
Okay, what's that? Question 19? Yes.
Yes.
Under the Grouping Act of 1921, which took effect in 1923, name the big four railway companies that took the role of running the railways thereafter.
Hello, welcome to Down Street Hidden London Abandoned Tour. I'm Jeff, this is Vicky. We'll be your tour guides for the next 2 hours as we take you down Churchill's Hidden Bunker. Now, they were here because the Railway Executive Committee that had been formed after the railway groupings in the 1920s decided they had to work together during the Second World. This is my tour guide banter voice, by the way. Now, those four...
The only way you can remember it.
Now, I could do the whole tour. I did it like 50 times. So
what are our answers?
How many points for each? Are you doing a point for each?
I think so.
Yeah.
So it should be the LMS, the London Midland and Scottish, right? And then it should be the London and North Eastern, and then Western, Great Western, and then one for the Southern region, Southern.
Correct.
Those
Yep.
four.
Well done.
Few.
So to confirm, that is GWR, LNER, LMS, and Southern.
Yeah, we would have looked silly if we'd have got that wrong.
So silly.
So is that 4 points?
That is
I think
4
so, yeah, I
points,
think so.
yes.
Dave McCormick, 4 points. Right.
Brilliant. And finally, we've reached the last question.
Last question, question number 20. According to the Whitewicks, what is the UK's most remote disused station that we did not get to
You did not-
in the video?
But it's brilliant. It's so good.
Well, you go for it. You knew the answer to this one.
I've got.
We didn't start with.
It should be Gorton, right?
It is.
Correct.
Phew.
But you can tell us where that is.
Where is it? It's just south of Carrow on the West Highland line. Yeah. No, in fact, it's south there. It's Carrow, then it's then Rannoch, and so it's just south of Rannoch. But there was a platform, maybe a crossing. There was a post office and a school and a milk churn yard or something.
Yeah. There was a loop. Platforms, an island platform in the middle, which is still there now, I think. So yeah.
But your video, you parked up about 10, 12 kilometres away on the A8 or something in Scotland, and then walked through the boggy marshes to try and get to it. And then what happened?
Oh well, we got probably 7 or 8 kilometres, and it was just the wettest, windiest, sideways rain. The thumbnail of the video is me and Rebecca just sort of drowned, miserable.
Yep.
And as you say, it's marshy. So we decided for our own sanity and safety to turn back.
You went last year, didn't you? So once we could travel again, you went in August. You went in August, and it was still
August. Yeah.
So what might be the best time of year to try and walk to Gorton on the West
Oh well,
Islands?
but maybe people can tell us in the comments what's the best time of year to go to Scotland for lack of rain, because I'm guessing it's
But
not
then
August.
again, it was glorious sunshine when we left.
Yes.
So the weather just changes just like that, doesn't it? So
Yes.
It holds true. Like Scottish people tell us this: if you don't like the weather in Scotland, wait 20 minutes and it will change.
Yep.
There you go. Our adjudicator, maths professor, it makes it out of 46.
Yay, I got that too.
Now remember, a bonus point if you live in this area on the OS map. We should do that.
Was that a thing?
Yeah.
Did you say that earlier?
We should do this.
Totally tuned out.
We should do this every week. There we go. New thing. This is how new things are discovered. Every week, we should just ask for an OS map number.
Okay.
I pull that map out.
Yeah,
right?
if you have it.
If you have it. Or I just pull one at random.
Okay.
And then if you live in the area on the OS map,
Yeah.
you get a bonus point for living in that map. That's
Now,
a brilliant idea.
Can I tell you what's going to happen? Because our friend Keith texts me to say, you've got how many maps? 51.
51.
He's got all 200.
There are 204. So you've got a significant number missing. So I feel people are now going to send you maps to increase the possibility that you may pick a location in which they are living.
send them their own map.
Exactly. Brilliant.
So scores coming in. Nobody should have got 0 because you were all able to play your Weems Bay card, the Bay, at any point and give yourself at least 2 points.
So because
I'm
Parry's people got 20. Well done, Parry's people. 28 for Chris. Aidan got 23. Well done.
Now look. Someone's saying they only got 1.
No.
60-50. No, you got 3.
If you got 1, add 2.
Add 2, right? Just because you didn't download and print out the Weems Bay card doesn't mean you can't play it. Costy, stand up now, wherever you are in the world, and just proclaim Weems Bay. Added 2 points to your score. There we go.
Brilliant. Well done, everyone. 18, 34, 28, 31. Brilliant.
Did anybody get more than 46? Because they got 46 and their name was Victoria and they live in Newbury. Did you get a magic 48?
Maximum points. Brilliant.
I want to see someone get 48 out of 46.
It's possible. It's possible. Anything is possible on this. Anything is possible on this quiz. Brilliant. That's it. My goodness.
And we've almost gone to 10 o'clock for once. I always advertise it as 8 till 10, but it normally wraps up by about 9:30ish. So if we just do 10 minutes of banter, well, that will take us up to 10 o'clock nicely. So do you have any drone questions that you want? Paul, you have a drone. Do you need Vicky to fix your drone?
Well, it's okay at the moment, but we've got the new mini thingy, DJI mini. Is that good?
The 1080 or the 4K model?
Oh, 4K. It's more than 4K, you know.
They brought out the 4K mini, yeah.
Yeah, it's mini 2, I want to say it is.
Yeah, I know. Okay. We've got into drone chat.
If they're all working, I've got no interest. It's when they're broken that I'm
Sorry,
on board.
Sorry.
Fantastic. Paul, Rebecca, thank you so much.
Oh no, I was honestly going to do 10 minutes of random chat with them to take it up to like.
That's fine. We can do that.
Brilliant.
So here's where you plug, because they could bring on more pets.
Of course.
They've got a whole.
Bring back Bourbon.
Hold on.
Bring back Bourbon. Comments. Bring back comments.
Like this.
Bring back Bourbon.
Bring
Well,
back
better than Bourbon.
What's better than a chocolate
I started it,
Labrador?
but now I'm regretting it.
How can you beat a chocolate Labrador?
You'll see any second. Give us like 10 seconds.
Brilliant.
Better than a chocolate lab? What?
I think so.
Oh yeah, someone's saying tell us about the Disused Stations channel. So just
Thanks,
remind
Chris.
everyone
Yeah.
again, Paul, about your channel.
Okay, so you go to YouTube and type in Paul and Rebecca Whitewick, or type in Every Disused Station. Every Disused Station is a playlist within the channel. So when we can get out and about, we go and visit abandoned railway stations and infrastructure such as old tunnels, viaducts, you name it, and try and tell the story of the line.
Fantastic.
So yeah, that's us.
So Paul and Rebecca Whitewick on YouTube, and they'll find you. Brilliant.
Indeed.
And one of these
Here we go,
days,
here we go,
and one of
here
these
we go.
days, we're gonna get you down London, and we're gonna go and walk the old abandoned Crystal Palace
Yes,
railway
yes,
line. We will
that's
do
the plan.
that. Eleanor,
Yep.
thank you.
What do we have?
Oh no, what's this?
Is this a guinea pig?
It is.
Oh, what's the oh, look how cute.
This is Pickle.
Pickle. Hello, Pickle. Oh.
There's three others downstairs. There's a tortoise, which I thought Rebecca was going to bring.
I know, he's having a swim in his water, so I couldn't
Oh, is
really
he?
bring him up. He's soaking wet.
Do you live in a pet shop? Is that
Yes,
what's
yes.
happening?
I would
Oh.
agree to that.
So hold on, you've
White
got
pets.
Bourbon, you've got Missy. Have you got another cat? You've got two cat. Have you got
Yeah,
two
Yes.
cats? Two cats. The tortoise,
Clyde.
Clyde, great name for a tortoise, and Pickle.
Pickle. There's three others.
Two-
Pickle,
two-
pepper, Bailey, and whiskey.
And we've been to
Okay.
your house. Didn't you used to have rabbits as well at one point?
Yes, I don't
Oh,
anymore.
Yeah,
They've
we
all
had,
been
we had a
rehomed, so yeah.
garden
Wow.
for the
I
rabbits.
love it.
Are there any animals you don't have? That you...
No, there's not.
Okay.
I could think of some.
Oh, Pickle's so cute. How old is Pickle?
She's about 11 months old.
And what does Pickle eat?
Pickles.
Vegetables.
I've never had a guinea pig. I don't know what they eat.
No, but
Honestly,
but
the
if they-
guinea pigs eat better than us when it comes to
Yeah,
veg.
I always think we're going to get a really nice tea with all this veg laid out on the side. It's all been chopped. This looks really nice, and then it all gets put into bowls and put in the guinea pig things.
No vitamins and minerals for you, Paul.
No.
Love it. Right. Is there anything? I think we're done everything on our admin list. Is there anything you want to mention before we go? Anything in the comments? Do you have any penguins? Neil says, "What's the vintage thing?"
Oh yes, tell us about your shop,
Rebecca
Rebecca.
runs a vintage.
Oh, my shop is online at the moment because obviously I'm not allowed to have it open, but it's Whitewick Vintage, and yeah, it's online, whitewickvintage.co.uk, and on eBay as well as Whitewick Emporium.
Nice.
But yeah, if when we are reopening, come down and see me
Yay.
Where is your shop? Where is it?
in Andover.
Okay. All
Go
right.
to the website, the address is on there.
Lovely.
So.
And I saw, didn't you have some station signs at one point? Have you still got
Yes, we
those?
still
Yeah,
do. We've
right.
currently got a Holloway Road one and a
Oh, what is it?
Surrey Quays.
Nice. So you can't escape the railway. Whatever you do,
No, we can't.
it's always
We've got
there.
like a little railway corner, actually. We've got a
do,
little railway
actually,
corner,
yeah.
all sorts of bits and pieces.
Brilliant.
Cool. So we're going to wrap up.
Is that it? Okay.
Thanks for having us on. Paul and Rebecca Whitewick, Abandoned Stations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
We got the buzzers. We enjoyed playing the Wings Bay card.
Yep, I'd like to thank the Abandoned Arms for hosting us this evening.
People, a lot of love for word games, so might do more word-based games in future
It's
weeks.
so hard. Okay.
Did we like the OS map thing? We could do the OS map thing. A bit of
We do.
all the stations. We'll bring back Match the
To
Maquette
Maquette,
next
yeah.
week. LT Museum thing.
Oh yeah, so we'll send some more details out next week, but on our Twitter. But we will be doing a bonus quiz on Thursday, the 11th of February, and that's in association with the London Transport Museum. But we'll share more details of that in the coming weeks. And but I think the last thing to say is just thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. We'll
It's
get
so
you
much
through
fun.
February every Saturday night with a quiz. We will get you through to daylight and happier days, right?
We will.
Cheers, dude.
Oh, cheers! Well done. Congratulations. Well
Well
played.
done, well played.
Well played.
Paul and Rebecca, bye. Bye.
Take care, everyone. Stay safe.